Here are some examples of related parties. So as promised, you should definitely first off memorize that first statement about who are related parties, but here are many examples. You could see these multiple choice questions, Sims. Make sure you just are familiar with what or who are related parties. Here, certain relationships qualify as related parties. This is a good foundation for everything. First off, family members. Well, an individual and his or her immediate family, such as spouse, children, grandchildren, parents, and siblings, are considered related parties. However, as we saw, in-laws, step-siblings, and now mentioning cousins here, these are not considered related parties under Section 267. Why is that? Why is that not the case? These are just the rules that were set out before us. It's not our job to justify them. An individual and a corporation are considered related parties if the individual directly or indirectly owns more than 50% of the corporation's outstanding stock in terms of value. Two corporations that are members of the same controlled group. Well, a controlled group is generally defined as a parent corporation and any other corporation in which the parent owns more than 50% of the voting power or the value of the outstanding stock. We've got other examples here: a grantor and a fiduciary in the same trust, a fiduciary of a trust and a fiduciary of another trust if the same person is a grantor of both trusts. A bunch of trust lingo here. A lot of similarities also, but this is more for trust taxation. These are not as important as some of these other ones, but let's run through them anyway. A fiduciary of a trust and a beneficiary of the same trust. So within trusts, basically you see anyone involved in that same trust will be considered related parties. A fiduciary of a trust and a beneficiary of another trust if the same person is a grantor of both trusts. A fiduciary of an estate and a beneficiary of the same estate. And this is something we cover again throughout the course, but if it's something you were not aware of, the fiduciary is the person in charge with the fiduciary duty to act in the best interest of the trust or estate, and the beneficiary is the individual or group of individuals receiving the benefits of the trust or estate. A partnership and a person who directly or indirectly owns more than 50% of the capital interest or profit interest in that partnership. Two partnerships where the same person directly or indirectly owns more than 50% of the capital interest or profit interest in both partnerships. So a lot of overlap, but essentially, really, we're just seeing, okay, 50%, definitely a good threshold to know. And it'll be pretty clear in questions. It's not going to be like, 49.5%. No, they're not going to mess with you that much. And then we see similarly here in S-Corp, and any person who directly or indirectly owns more than 50% of the S-Corp's outstanding shares in terms of value. Lastly here, a personal service corporation and any employee owner of the PSC. Employee owners are individuals who own any of the outstanding stock or perform personal services for the PSC. Make sure you're just familiar with these. All these examples of related parties. This will be the foundation because first off, you need to identify if the question's talking about a related party. If it's not, then you apply normal tax rules. But if you do identify related parties, then all of these rules that we'll go over in this lesson do apply. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.